This is her second lash lift with me, and what I'm doing right now is I'm placing the shield. I pretty much already know that she's a small, but normally I would grab a different size shield and measure the lashes to make sure that it's the correct size. I'm using a water-based glue to lift the lashes onto the shield. Key here is to let the glue dry for about 30 seconds before you start bringing the lashes up. It's going to prevent those little lashes from popping off when you apply the lifting cream, and don't forget to use your tool to separate and straighten out the lashes once it's on the shield. Also, if you add too much glue, that's going to prevent the lifting cream from penetrating the lashes, therefore giving you a weak lift. During this part, I don't like to add any lash shields just because I feel like they get in the way sometimes. I like to add them right before I put on the lifting cream. Something else that can prevent from giving you a best lift is if you are flipping the waterline. What I like to do is I like to put my forefinger and my thumb on each side of the shield to hold it down while I'm doing the gluing process. I also want to get the shield as close to the lash line as possible before you glue it onto the eyelid. And yes, I was second guessing myself here because the eyelids do look flipped. But what I've noticed is that a small percentage of clients' eyelids actually do this naturally. Let me know if you also experience this or it's just a me thing. But I've done it to where I actually unglue the shield and reglue them again, and they will still flip no matter how close I get it to the lash line. And I saw somebody put the lash pads upside down, and I thought that was just genius to get it out of the way. So now I'm taking away step 1, which is the lifting cream, and I am about to add step 2, which is what's going to set the lashes in place. Now the time that you leave the lotions on really depends on the strength of the client's lashes. The stronger they are, the more time you're going to leave them on for. I use this silicone band to secure the lashes in place, and on the other side I had a different one because I couldn't find the match to that one. So as I'm removing step 2, I'm not going to do a tint because we just didn't have time for that. She kind of asked me last minute and I was like, yeah, we can, but I'm not going to have time to do the tint. So what I like to do is add the nourishing oil at the end. Once removed, I like to comb the nourishing oil with a brush, and I'm finishing up her eyebrows. Since I've seen her so many times and I already know her brow shape, I was comfortable doing both of these services at the same time. I like to send my clients off with aftercare oil and instructions on how to care properly for the lashes. Look how beautiful they are.